the spaceship. Those are the A-wings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got 2/3 of the Rebel fleet. What the fuck do you need? I mean, God, that tastes good.
That orange blossom.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really
good
want
Lord.
a candle of that. I'm serious. Figure out how Jordan
Babe,
can
you're
do
live
that.
on Facebook.
Can I
You
candle?
probably
We're
could
live
just,
on Facebook.
we didn't put it in there.
We are now live on Facebook.
Episode 23. Welcome back to the Salt of the Streets. It's fucking real. It's Colin's birthday. Happy fucking birthday, Colin. We're out here. We're doing real shit today. We got some guests, obviously. We got Jake and Morgan here. We're going to talk about fucking Peter Strzok, and we're going to talk about Donald Trump and Helsinki and Vladimir Putin and tattoos and shooting some guns.
And
Mariners, and we're going to talk a little bit about football because it's almost time. And
we're going to play a new game that I invented.
You invented it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And
we're
it's
doing
gonna
things
be
out here.
the first trial run. We're going to see how it goes. And it's going to be fun. It's called The World's Shittiest Superhero. So just make sure that if you're on the Facebook, if you're on the Instagram, we're not streaming Twitter right now.
Just because of the organization of the seating, that's
This is
why
true.
we're not doing that. Because I would have to go this way, and I don't want you to have to
Yeah, we don't
decide
need to
which
do
way to
that.
turn your head. So, sorry, Twitter. We'll get some shit next week.
Yeah. Anyways, make sure to like the page. I think is there notifications on Facebook? Either way, just try to find us. We're going to do the pre-show, and then we'll break for a minute, and we'll be back. We're going to attempt another live stream for episode 23.
The whole damn thing.
Yeah.
So
First off,
happy birthday. What did you do this week? What did you have for breakfast today? And then what did you do this week?
So for breakfast today, I did not have to cook because it was my birthday. My beautiful wife decided to take care of me. And I've been really into the breakfast bowl life.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's that place down, I don't even remember what it's called anymore because they keep changing their name.
Oh,
it used to be Borrowed Kitchen.
Something with kitchen.
Yeah. But they have this awesome breakfast bowl where they take like a handful of greens, like leafy greens.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Don't get credit in the wrong place.
This is going to be my favorite episode of all time.
I'm really excited.
All my favorite people in this room. Minus Jordan, who is off taking care of the business.
Making you cookies.
She's making me cookies right now. That's really what's
Fresh
going
baked
on
Jordan
here.
I feel like that's way more important than anything we're going to do.
She makes so more important.
Way more
She makes the
important.
best cookies, dog. The best cookies.
I mean, I think we need to have a cookie off because
no.
I make good cookies.
She doesn't like that shit. All right, so breakfast today. Sorry.
So, it's a handful of leafy greens, and then there was some sauteed chorizo, some black beans with garlic and cumin and all that good stuff. And then I did boiled up some sweet potatoes yesterday, diced them up, and then just fry them up in the pan with the chorizo and the beans to absorb all the goodness.
Nice and soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. That's important.
Yeah, throw it
on a breakfast potato.
Absolutely.
You know?
There's nothing worse on this planet. Okay, I was exaggerating just a little bit.
Very few things.
Very few worse things on this planet than a shitty hash brown.
Oh my gosh.
When it's just soggy,
or hard on the inside still.
Don't.
Ain't nobody want that.
Get it together.
If the potato's hard on the inside still, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah,
send it back.
I will send it back.
I'm that girl that's like, get these potato right. You're going to ruin my entire day.
Al dente.
Get these right. No,
that's
figure
great.
it out. Ugh.
But yeah, you take that, throw it in a bowl, a couple super over easy eggs on top, so you get all the nice goodiness. Cut it all up, toss it.
The runny yolk in there.
Fucking phenomenal. Sometimes I throw some goat cheese on there.
Next level advanced breakfast palates. I'm like Jimmy Dean sausage sandwich out of the freezer 7 days a week.
And I make him take the cheese off of it because the cheese is the worst part of that. So I'm like, if you're going to make me one, you got to take that frozen cheese off.
All fucking processed shit.
Oh, that's great. Well, that and and then my favorite thing on every weekend, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, is getting up earlier, not sleeping in necessarily, but just because I got too much shit to do, I got to get up early.
Goodness.
But then I always save like an hour plus of my morning for just sitting at the table in the morning, either reading, listening to an audiobook, whatever, and just sipping coffee. Just 1 hour of straight relaxation with a cup of coffee.
As it should be.
I'm good for now.
All right.
Thank you. But yeah, that was what I ate for breakfast today.
What you did today?
So that I don't pass out on camera.
Yeah.
I would like
on
to
audio
think-
is one thing. On camera,
Yeah, exactly.
That's next level.
I'm very happy that that did not happen while we were trying to record anything.
Yeah.
As much as I love you, I'd pay to see it. You know,
Yeah.
my eyes.
It was crazy, dog.
I was just really glad I didn't break a computer, didn't break a mic, none of that stuff, because I was still attached to everything when I went down.
Picked it up and was like, I'm going to sit on the ground with the mic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this with me.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break it. It was bad.
I was like, we can't let this audio content go because it's too good.
What'd you do this week, Oppie?
Worked a lot. We watched, I'll talk a little bit about it later when we hit pop culture maybe, but I watched, finally we watched Ready Player One.
Word.
Movie based off the book.
I still want to see it.
Talk
Okay.
about it.
So we won't do spoilers then.
But we'll talk about it.
That's good, but we'll talk a little bit about it in pop culture.
Deal.
I
And
just
then-
need your opinion
yeah.
because we both read the book and I want to know.
And Carolyn, let's see, small
Everything used
confession.
to be a book.
Small confession. Didn't quite finish the book.
She's still,
Oh,
But Carolina did.
girl.
you never finished the book, did you say?
Uh-huh.
Dude.
Well,
Don't judge me. But anyways.
I've never
I'm going to
read
get
the
back
book.
to it.
I'm gonna see the movie. I haven't read the book.
Oh, yeah. The movie in itself,
whatever.
Didn't
like
know
I
it
said,
was a book.
Thank you. I didn't either. Thank you. Same page.
but the movie was pretty good. It was just, yeah, we'll talk about it later. But just, you can't, it's one of those things, and I think it kind of goes for most, movies that come from books. You can't expect it to be the book.
No.
You just can't.
Never.
No.
All you can hope for is it to do enough justice to the book while trying to still portray the same story. And I think they did a pretty good job of that.
That's good.
But we'll get more into that later.
Word.
By
That's
the way, Kathy Sealing says, hello, happy birthday.
That's my mom.
Hi, Kathy.
Aww.
Kathy always tunes in and says
Yeah.
hi. Yeah. She's an amazing, she was our first sponsor.
Yeah, she pays for our New York Times subscription.
Yeah.
Best
you,
mom
Kathy.
award.
Yeah,
Best mom award.
I really didn't
Yeah.
want to pay for anything else every month, and I just called my mom and was like, hey, how do you feel about being the very first investor of Salt of the Streets?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I would love to. What do you need? And I was like, I
Yes.
need $16 a month for New York Times. Like, I can do it. I just have so much shit coming out of the month. It's done.
Yeah. And just think about that, like on Patreon, which is a platform we'll eventually get onto. I support, I think, 4 or 5 people.
You go hard on Patreon.
Total.
Dog.
Yeah, because I really truly believe in it. That I mean, it's kind of the libertarian's perfect entertainment platform.
Yeah.
Because you're putting your money, you're paying for exactly what you want to get.
Exactly.
You're,
Yeah.
None of that money goes through the corporate structure or anything. It just goes to the creator, who then just does whatever with. And so if they start blowing their money on stupid shit that you don't support,
See you later.
yeah, bye.
Yeah.
I have one that I did.
But
Me
I
too.
don't
Just
give a
one.
single supporter more than like $5. And so for your mom to put like damn near 20 plus tax, into us every
A month.
single month,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Shout out,
So
Mom.
really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're doing amazing things. We love you.
I do 10 on Tell 'em Steve Dave so I can get they do like a live stream every month.
Oh yeah.
And they did the first one and I totally missed it.
Me too. I was so stoked and
Because they're on the East
Didn't
Coast,
happen.
and I didn't do the conversion. I just was like, "Yeah, fuck, 7:00 at night. That's going to be rad."
Yeah.
And I got emailed the link at 4:00, and just didn't even think anything of it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
sending me the shit early, like that's going to be rad, and I missed it.
Well,
Next time,
Babe, why don't you hand me that's the Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just we'll do a quick little pass around just for fun.
Okay.
We'll hold on to it for a couple
Do
minutes.
you want
Morgan?
to do it?
oh.
what'd you do this week?
What did I do this week?
Yeah, that's what we do in the pre-show. What'd you do this week?
What did I do this week? So I am working 2 jobs currently and going to school.
Going hard right now. Hustling.
So I have like 40 hours of online training for my new job, but caveat to that, it can only happen between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. while I'm also working full time. And, so
the Don Cam.
I've been
The Don Cam.
doing a whole lot of nothing this week.
Yeah.
That sounds
Other
amazing.
than work and school.
Work and shit.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty much
that's
ops normal.
fun.
I feel like I play that game every week.
I did carve out some time Monday
Clutch
night to
table.
watch The Bachelorette because I need some trashy TV in my
Come on
life.
now, dog.
I need it. So that was the only break I had.
You go, sir.
That's so funny.
They auditioned for that in Seattle this year.
I know.
Yeah.
I had, what was it, like 2 or 3 years ago, 3 of my friends
She's like, no.
signed up an application for me to go on the show. And I was like, no, I met Jake, whatever. Not going on the show.
Yeah.
Engaged. No big deal.
No big deal.
Don't need the Bachelorette for that.
I got the rose.
What am I doing?
Jacob,
Just do a little panorama.
whatever you want with it.
And then hand it
Sorry.
off to Carolina.
What'd you do this week, Jacob?
This week, man, the summer's a busy season for my industry doing concrete. And so I just work. I work a shitload of hours in the hot sun. The weather's been great. We're going to have a super hot summer, but that kills the concrete business.
Mhm.
Not that we run out of work to do, but it's hot. It's hot,
Right.
sweaty, and it's hard to get the
Long hours and shit.
the mixtures together and stuff. And then building the house, man, that's all my free time. We're working on putting the house together for when
Right.
we move, and drywall guys are in there going nuts, and we're making all kinds of plans, and
That's real exciting, man.
it is. It's cool as hell. I used to kill my free time with video games and
It's
movies.
like, no.
So, Morgan's shaking her head. No, she doesn't have fun with it. I have a lot of fun with it.
It's so dirty.
I work in a construction zone,
Yeah.
so living in one doesn't really affect me.
Right.
But for
Someone who doesn't.
this beautiful lady, yeah, it's pretty tough.
We were just talking about how high maintenance I am. So this whole construction thing is really hard. It's really hard. Like when I walk into the bathroom and there's drywall remnants on my toothbrush.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so gross. No thanks. Can't do this anymore. I'm out.
And then any free evening time I get, I rewatched Parks and Rec, which is a fucking great show.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
why he
100%.
It's pretty alright.
Yeah.
I've never seen
I
Parks
just
and Rec.
finished that.
Parks and
then-
Rec wants to be the office hella bad.
It does, yeah. And then, I
I
just
haven't seen The
restarted
Office either. So.
Yeah.
Fuck
She
you.
has no idea.
I don't know. I can't contribute. I'm sorry.
And we're together now rewatching. I'm rewatching it. Her first time watching it is Game of Thrones. We're on like season 4.
Ooh,
of
I just
that.
finished that shit.
Yeah.
It goes hard as fuck.
Such a good show.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last night we watched The Red Wedding, which blew her.
Ooh.
Guys, I didn't
wanted to
even
get a
know.
picture of her. She's on the couch with her hands in the air, just like. What the fuck is going on here? I was like,
Yeah.
kill everyone.
They just start killing everyone. They just start killing fucking everybody.
See, my reaction after the episode was, as long as they don't kill Arya Stark, I'm okay. But as soon as she dies, I'm fucking out. Like,
Game
Yeah.
over.
Team Arya all the way, and then I'm out if she dies.
If you haven't seen
So-
Game of Thrones,
Fuck
spoiler
you.
alert, and you're too fucking late. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
way
fuck
too
that.
late for that.
Yeah.
This shit's, we've been waiting like over
No
almost
offense.
2 years for like
Don't
the
take
next
offense.
season.
Yeah, this
So,
is
Yeah.
the last season. Right?
Yeah.
It comes out next.
yeah,
Yeah, this next
something
one.
like that.
Yeah.
Costs like $1
And it's
million.
gonna be short too. It's like a shorter season.
Because
Yeah.
they did half. It's like the second half of season 7
Right.
or whatever.
Garbage.
It's gonna be great.
It's dog shit.
It's
Yeah.
total.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
so mad but happy at the same time.
Exactly. That's like Rick and Morty got approved. We talked about it a few weeks ago.
70,
Yeah.
70 new episodes.
70, but God knows when they're going to come out
Right.
and how they're going to come out.
When
But
we're 70, they'll
Yeah.
have the 70th episode.
Yeah.
yeah,
The
yeah,
kids will have
that's
to put out the last one. It's like
That
they'll
would
have
be
them
such a
made. They'll have
thing
them
to
made,
do.
but they'll be like, wait 10 years and
Yeah.
then put out the last 10.
sons of bitches.
One per year for a decade.
It's like a
You know
new
what I'm saying?
Tupac single every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Rick and Morty
Somebody's like,
actors.
oh, we discovered it. I don't know where it came from. It just appeared on the computer.
So I think, John, we've been remiss. How was your week?
It was pretty good. I worked, and on Thursday, had a migraine, threw up at work, so I went home.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh,
on yesterday, I went to Puerto Vallarta with the guys from work because they have booths in the bar that have like taps in them. And then we got there and the boys knew the waitress and she said that it works really shitty. Like the lines are super long, so the beers are really foamy. And the booths are shaped in a circle. So like your asses have enough room, but all your legs go straight to the middle. So if like the three of us sat in there, we could be the only people in there because our
Yeah.
legs are so long that
Okay.
we would be uncomfortable if anybody else sat in there.
total footsie.
And the table is small, so you can't have all your food and all the people there. And you have to like put on a card or some shit how many people are in the booth. And then like 2 beers per person. And then they put on a card. And so then the taps just stop. after you guys have poured enough. And so if I drink beers faster than you, I might have 3 and you might have 1.
Oh my God.
But it doesn't matter. And then they have to come and reset it and do whatever.
So this is why communism will never work.
Yeah, bullshit.
You can't do that.
So,
some people want an extra beer.
The idea is great. The execution was poor, and I think that's the
Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting project, and then
Yeah, it was a cool idea, but the food was pretty good. And then I went shooting with my brother-in-law, so we'll talk about that like more in the show. Yeah,
So should we show off your grouping?
Yeah, did this yesterday. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but did pretty all right yesterday. So
It
Nice
means
grouping.
nothing to
Yeah.
me. So
Nice grouping.
just show the world.
Very
thank
nice.
you, Michael Caves. Shout out. That was a 308, the Remington 700. So,
Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's like a perfect hole. Look at that.
that's clean, bro.
It looks like a star.
It did
It's
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a new artistic endeavor now we need to do. I need to take an empty canvas
Shoot holes
and
in
we
it.
need you to shoot holes through it
And then spray
so that
Oh.
so we get the mushroom pattern like this,
Yeah.
and then I'll paint it.
Oh, I
I'll
would
paint a
love to.
fucking sky
Ooh, that'd be
scene.
really fun. I like that idea.
There we go.
You
I don't-
can paint
yeah.
starlight around them. They're the stars in the space.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Oh.
We're gonna play around with that one
Shoot at
day.
anything.
I fuck with that. Yeah. So we'll talk about that more during the show. We can.
Word.
I know you like guns and Colin likes guns, so we'll go over the shit that my brother-in-law
like guns.
has.
And Morgan does not like guns.
Yeah.
This is gonna get good.
So-
Well, I thought it would be a good time to share it. So, and that's it. I think I hung out with like Trent and Jade last night, and I got super fucking blazed and watched Peter Strzok. I watched all 10 hours of Peter Strzok's Hearing
Wow.
fucking step to me.
10
No,
hours?
10 hours, dog. Sup? Tell me I don't care about the government. Tell me I don't care.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 hours devoted. Watch the shit. So,
I can't imagine watching that shit show high.
oh my God.
That would blow my mind.
And it took
I
me,
mean, at least you were high.
yeah, it
Yeah,
took me
that's true.
probably 15 hours with
Yeah,
the
you
amount of
can do
time
that
that I
sober.
stopped.
no.
Yeah, no, it was horrible.
Yeah.
I was just listening to the highlight reel from Washington Post today, and that was like 11 minutes.
Oh, it was
Painful?
bad.
Painful?
Oh, it was so bad.
Even high, you were ill.
And now I have to, the worst thing is now I have to watch the Horowitz hearing, which was fucking 2 days, right? Because I have to see what the IG said because these guys are just tearing this motherfucker apart.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about all this during the show.
Absolutely.
It was absurd. It was easily one of the most unprofessional things I've ever seen come out of the federal government.
Yeah.
It was
It
absurd.
looked like a episode of like political Jerry Springer. It was terrible.
No, like Judge Judy, but worse.
One of the
Yeah.
representatives
Whoa.
legitimately, like,
Government based is a reality TV show for the last year or so.
Two.
I think his name is Gomert. He actually,
Yeah.
like, referenced an affair that he had with, like, another
Yeah.
person. Like,
And I have that
I
clip
can't.
saved, ready to go. We're going to try to play it during the regular show, so more incentive to stick around.
yeah.
But I think
Also,
Yeah, before
we give
away too much,
so-
we
But I think that's it.
We should
That's all I had.
close
That's all
up
I-
shop.
Yeah, that's all I did this week. That's all we did in the pre-show. We did your breakfast.
Mhm.
We did all what we did this week. That's it. So, we're gonna, I'm just trying to remember. So we're gonna stop this for a few minutes and get all this shit prepared. And so check back in like less than 5 minutes for us to be back to try and do the whole show as a live stream. It's
Yeah.
gonna be sick nasty.
you want to
I'm
do
not gonna-
your outro
What is,
where you tell everybody where to find us?
Oh, yeah. Last week with his new intro fucked my whole game up. So,
Yeah, fair.
yes, you can find the podcast on SoundCloud or anywhere else that you can find a podcast. I'm at Salt of the Street on Twitter, and Colin is at Big Bird Offie. Also on Instagram, he's Big Bird Offie. I'm Alpaca_Donovan on Instagram. I can tell you guys a story of that later.
Yeah, I have always meant to ask you about
Yeah.
How to spell your name correctly. She has no fucking
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh, I
have
loved
the
it.
funniest.
I loved it.
Okay, yeah, I have a funny story about that.
Yeah. And find us on Facebook, obviously, at Salt of the Street. If you're on Instagram, that's where you should go to find the whole live stream for the whole episode. The episode will be posted on Monday in the afternoon. And YouTube is where all the fucking videos go. I think that's all of the shit.
That's right.
Website, saltofthestreets.com. That's where all the descents go. I got a Minecraft on Thursday, so I didn't post one this week, but I was supposed to. So I'm going to do 2 weeks in a row because I'm a good fucking guy. And that's all of it. So check back in just a few minutes. It's going to be sick nasty.
I hope you had a sticky note to write all that down.
Yeah. It'll be on YouTube. You don't have to. Just go back 20 seconds.
right.
You'll be good to go.
Just replay.
It works perfect.
That's how I get all my closing lines. So that's it. Episode 23. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Boom.
Stay classy, San Diego.